All right, so if that double leg deadlift is getting easier for you, or feel like you need a little bit more of a challenge, or you're working more on stability with like your knee or your ankle, then the single leg deadlift is really a great way to go. The key with this is when we tend to start to lean forward, if we have something in our hand, it's kind of like stretching, we want to reach towards the ground or reach towards our foot. And if you do that, it's really going to mess up the mechanics of this. So I really want you to think about not really reaching while you do this, okay? So for a single leg deadlift, what you're going to do is just balance on one leg. And then it's actually a really good idea to do this about 2 feet, 3 feet away from the wall. 2 feet's a good start, away from a wall behind you. And what you're going to do is balance on one leg, put a little bit of a bend in your knee. The leg that you're standing on, or the leg that you're not standing on, is going to be in line with your body. So as my trunk moves forward, my leg is going to go back. So it's almost like a tipping bird. So I'm going to show you this from the side. And you can see that my legs goes together. You can have your legs straight if you want, or you can put a little bend in it. That really doesn't matter. Go with what's comfortable. I want you to go as far as you can while keeping your back straight. If you start to reach, your back rotates. And that's not what we're going for. So I want you to keep a nice straight line. So if you add weight to this, I would start by adding weight in both hands and going down like this. If you're going to do one arm, that's fine. Just know that if you reach, you're rotating. So try to keep your back as flat as possible. And that is your single leg deadlift. So with this, what I would recommend is I'm looking for your knees to not really collapse in. This happens more in the single leg, where I would collapse in like that. And I'm looking for your knees to pretty much stay pointed forward or slightly outwards towards your toes, okay? Put your toes pointed in whatever direction is comfortable for you. Everyone's a little different on what they're gonna like for that positioning. For the single leg deadlift, I want you to, if you feel like your knee is starting to collapse in constantly, like this, then that's your point that I want you to stop. So if that happens at like 3, then I want you to kind of hold off and don't worry about going as far, and try to get more repetitions, just not going as deep into the squat and the deadlift. You're really working on the stability of your ankle, your knee, your core, everything in this exercise. It's really great for transitioning to things that you're doing in everyday life. So that is the single leg deadlift.